Namaskar, I am Dr. Gunjan Agarwal. We would learn some more rules related to subject-verb agreement. Rule number 8. There are some nouns, they are plural in form. For example, news, politics, wages, mathematics, physics, civics, innings, etc. But they are singular in meaning. They always take singular verb. For example, the news is true. Politics was with him the business of his life. The wages of sin is death. Mathematics is a branch of study in every school. Now come to the next rule. We have two words, pains and means. These two words, they are considered as singular and plural verb. And they take singular and plural, both types of verb. But the thing is, sentence construction should be consistent. For example, great pains have been taken or much pains has been taken. So both are correct. Another example is all possible means have been tried. If I say the means employed by you is sufficient. So these sentences are very correct. If this particular word means, this indicates income or resources. So this word, this subject takes plural verb. For example, my means were much reduced owing to that heavy loss. Another example, his means are ample. Here, the subject is plural. Next rule. There are some nouns. They are singular in form, but they are plural in their meaning. They take plural verb. For example, 12 dozen cost 100 rupees. So, dozen, this is singular in form, but this is plural in meaning. That's why our verb is plural. The majority of people fight for their rights. Our next rule, there are some collective nouns, though they are singular in form, but they are used as plural. For example, these poultry are mine, whose are these cattle? Vermin destroy our property and carry disease. Next, who are those people? Here, the word people has been used in the sense of persons. Next and the last example is, there are few gentry in this town. This particular word gentry has been used here in the sense of some elite class people. Verb. But there are some collective nouns. They are used as singular subject and plural subject. I can give you an example. There is a word committee. So committee is singular and plural, both. The usage is both. Our first example is the committee has issued its report. Now the committee, this particular word indicates as a particular body, as a particular one unit or as a whole. And if I say the committee are divided on one minor point, now I am talking about members of that particular committee. And in the second example, our subject is plural. But the thing is, sentence construction should be consistent, should be proper. That's why in most of the cases, collective nouns, they are used as singular subject. For example, the committee has appended a note to its report. Our next rule, there are some proper nouns. They are plural in their form, in their formation, but they indicate a singular object or a collective unit. That's why they take singular verb. For example, the Arabian Nights. We know very well Arabian Nights is the name of a book, is still a great favorite. The United States has a big navy. Gulliver's Travels was written by Jonathan Swift. Our next rule, there are some plural nouns. They denote some specific quantity or amount and considered as a whole. For example, 15 minutes. Now minutes is plural, but 15 minutes, it indicates a particular duration of time or as a whole. That's why we have used is. 15 minutes is allowed to each speaker. 10 kilometers is a long walk. 50 20,000 rupees is a large sum. 3 parts of the business is left for me to do. Now there is an exercise. Please read these sentences, pause the video here and try to correct these sentences. Yeah. The jury have taken its decision. The sentence is wrong because the jury, this is collective noun. Here the subject is singular because we are talking about a particular body, a particular unit. That's why the jury has taken its decision. Next sentence, the jury was divided in their decision. This sentence is wrong because the jury, we should say the jury were divided because here I am talking about members of that jury. That's why our subject is plural. If subject is plural, then verb should be plural. The jury were divided in their decision. Next, a number of boys has come. This is very obvious. A number of boys. Our subject is plural. That's why our verb should be plural. A number of boys have come. Next, many students have been rewarded. This is wrong. Many student has been rewarded. This is our rule. We have already understood this rule. Next, a band of musicians. A band of musicians, this is singular. We are talking about a band. We are talking about a particular unit as a whole. That's why our verb should be singular. A band of musicians has come. Next, 10 kilometers is long distance. We have already understood this rule. Next, 10,000 rupees is a big amount. So rupees, this is plural in formation, but it is singular subject. 10,000 rupees. I am talking about a particular amount. That's why our verb should be singular. And the last is 10,000 rupees. Now, subject is plural. That's why our verb should be plural.